Can the Eiffel Tower grow like a child? This seems foolish to ask or even think. Buildings, let alone towers, are not living organisms, so they can't grow. We learned this in school, we've seen it with our own eyes, and understand this fact thoroughly. Yet, the Eiffel Tower is an exception. It can grow, and shrink as well. So the Eiffel Tower you see in August might be a slightly different size than the one you see in February. But how does this all happen? Well, when it gets hot, the metals in the tower absorb heat, which causes it to expand, thus leading it to get taller by 6 inches. But when the weather cools, the metals retract, which causes the tower to lose its gained inches. The height of the Eiffel Tower is solely dependent on the season. Now, when it comes to brainstorming fun activities, the season you're in determines what you can do, and the one season that gives you the most flexibility is the summer. It's the time of the year when people can do various activities, yet most waste their summer being on the internet or playing video games. But in this video, we'll discuss how to make this summer a fun one, and hopefully this will be the first of many fun summers in your life. So where do we start? The simplest way to start your summer off with a bang, where you'll have weekly fun, meet new people, and create fun stories, is by joining a rec league sports team. But what if you're not a sportsy person? Listen, this is recreation and not competitive. So to begin with, most people are gonna suck at the sport, so don't fret about it. Rec league is all about having fun over winning. Anyways, back to my main point. Rec league sports are a great way to have a fun summer, because besides playing the sport and being active, you're committed to getting to know people on a weekly basis. And let's be honest, you probably would have never met these people in any other circumstances. So this can actually spark your social and dating life, where you get to hang out with your teammates outside of games and they introduce you to their social circle and vice versa. You get the idea. Rec league sports is based on being social and creating memories. Plus, it's super simple to get. Sign up for your local rec league in whatever sport you like, then commit. But rec league sports is the easy way to start having a fun summer. Let's get to one that requires a little more effort. Initiating some form of a weekly get-together. Some will cringe at this. So much effort is involved in trying to organize a get-together, and most don't think it's worth the effort. But don't think of this as black or white. A get-together can be 2, 3, maybe even 15 people. But do what's comfortable for you. And remember, everything is on you. You gotta be the one to start. People are flaky and lazy, so if you wanna have a fun summer, you have to be the one to get things organized. Be the one to invite people out. Be the one to organize the barbecue. Be the one to set up a board game night. Whatever it is you like, invite someone to join you. It doesn't have to be the same people. It can be whoever you know or people you just met. The point is to get in the habit of doing something weekly, besides the rec league sports, with your friends or people you just met. This way you can deepen friendships and create stories or new experiences. You see a recurring theme? Life is all about having experiences and tall tales. Looking back, you want to be able to retell the things you have done, but that requires you to take the initiative in life now. And another thing that needs a lot of initiative are road trips. Now, I know this is a huge ask, and I'm not going to even deny it. Road trips can be stressful and a pain in the butt when you involve more than one person. Yet, it's still worth it. Because there are some things you can only get on a road trip. Because of the short duration and intensity, it's such a different experience. It's hard to explain, but a road trip's chaos makes it both frustrating and wonderful, and the summer is the best time to do this. Road trips can be made once or twice in the summer, and since it's such an intense affair, one usually does the trick. Alright, so if you want to have a fun summer, it's best you plan at least one road trip. And please don't overcomplicate this. You can visit an area a couple hours from your city or much farther. You decide, but just make a serious effort. That being said, some of you will flat out refuse on wanting to have a fun summer, and instead will wish for a quiet one. I was the victim of this thought. Why have a fun and intense summer when I can have a simple and quiet one? This thought dominated my mind in my 20s, causing me to have simple summers. And I regret it, because I rarely created new or fun experiences. And as a result, most of my summers in my 20s were forgettable. No summer then stands out in my memory. And funny enough, or maybe sadly enough, during my 20s, I envied people who did have fun summers, but only realized I was wasting my summer when it was too late. I wish I had taken an approach of moderation, where I could have a chill summer, but made an effort to create a more interesting one. All I had to do was participate in those 3 activities I mentioned, and I would have realized that having a chill but fun summer is possible. Think about it yourself. I'm not asking you to be doing something every day. In fact, at most, 2 days every week will involve an activity, and then that one spontaneous road trip. People, including my younger self, think they have to go balls to the walls, and that's not the case. It's all a moderate approach. The 3 methods I mentioned help take one from having a quiet summer to one that is doable and fun. And I saw other people have fun summers every year. In fact, I lived with these people. If you don't know, I spent 2 years living with frat guys. And let's just say that it was an interesting experience where I saw a lot of crazy things happen. And one thing that I did notice was how every summer, these guys turned it into a banger. Mind you, these guys were not the smartest or most socially intelligent, but they knew how to have fun. And the way they did that was by the 3 methods I just mentioned. From those 3 methods, they could create unforgettable moments, crazy stories, and most importantly, deeper friendships. These guys played rec league baseball, did road trips for raves, and had some form of weekly get-togethers. And I did not take part in any of that, because I fell for the stupid idea of wanting a chill summer. As a result, my summers were forgettable and my roommates weren't. So don't make the same mistake as me. And speaking of errors, please avoid this one. One lesson I had to learn the hard way was, nobody's gonna save me. Nobody's going to bring me into their world. This mistake made me wait to be invited by others. I thought someone would include me in their fun summers. As a result, I was waiting forever. So don't fall for this mistake. Take the initiative. Create not only the fun summer you want, but also the life. Life starts with you, so don't wait for anybody. Do your thing and create memorable experiences. As we speak, life is vanishing before our eyes. And something else that is disappearing is me finding words to keep this video going. So let's just wrap it up. Rec league sports, weekly get-togethers, and road trips are 3 ways to have a fun summer. Rec league sports is a simple way to meet people and have fun. Since it's a rec league, the games are not competitive and are geared toward being more social. With weekly get-togethers, you are taking the initiative to do things with your friends. They can be small or big, it all depends on what you want. Road trips are to be done once or twice in the summer. They are short and intense experiences that will give you many stories to tell. Some people like to have chill summers. This is not a great approach. The best process is the one with moderation, where you can have days where you do things and days where you do nothing. A balanced approach will give you the best of both. A simple mistake that is made is waiting to be invited. Life is too short. You have to take the initiative. That way you'll get the summer you want instead of the one you hope for. Hopefully by now you are seriously considering making an effort for a fun summer. Yes, there will be challenges, flaky people, etc. But that's life, and we can't expect things to happen without our initiative. Because despite all the bumps, you will be surprised how fun you can have with each summer. Surprising you even more than the Eiffel Tower changing heights. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my newsletter, and guys, remember, you're not just any type of nerd, you're a charismatic nerd.